You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hellgate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Sunday the 29th of December, 2024. It is 8 days after the winter solstice. It is 81 days before the spring equinox. Tonight is the 5th night of Hanukkah. It is the 4th day of Kwanzaa. Today's celebration centers on Ujamaa, cooperative economics. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 9th day of Nivose, the day of Salpêtre, of saltpeter. The sun rises today at 7:19 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 11:57 a.m. The sun sets today at 4:37 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 5:08 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 5:42 p.m. The length of daytime today is 31 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waning crescent phase and is 2% full at midday. The new moon will arrive tomorrow. These are the predicted tides today for Horn's Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 2:24 a.m., 10 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 8:46 a.m., 1 meter 46. In the afternoon, low tide, 3:08 p.m., minus 8 centimeters. At night, high tide, 9:20 p.m., 1 meter 19. In our shared realm of plants and animals, bodega cats know nothing of the seasons. Every day is the same. Cans and bottles and boxes in, cans and bottles and boxes out. But one secret place just for her, a cellar where only she may prowl. Commemorations. On this day in the year 1170, Thomas Becket, the Archbishop of Canterbury, was assassinated inside Canterbury Cathedral by 4 of King Henry II's knights. On this day in 1902, Scott Joplin copyrighted his piano rag, The Entertainer. On this day in 1911, Sun Yat-sen was elected the first president of the Republic of China, ending millennia of imperial rule. On this day in 1989, the dissident writer Václav Havel was elected the first post-communist president of Czechoslovakia. Today also marks 2 solemn anniversaries. On this day in 1835, the Treaty of New Echota ceded all the lands of the Cherokee east of the Mississippi River to the United States. Thus began the Trail of Tears. Today is also the anniversary of the Wounded Knee Massacre. On this day in 1890, on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, 300 Lakota people were killed by the United States 7th Cavalry Regiment. The medicine man, Black Elk, who witnessed the massacre, said many years later, "When I look back now from this high hill of my old age, I can still see the butchered women and children lying heaped and scattered all along the crooked gulch as plain as when I saw them with eyes still young. And I can see that something else died there in the bloody mud and was buried in the blizzard. A people's dream died there. It was a beautiful dream." And that is the Observatory, Sunday the 29th of December, 2024.